Mookie.
Yo.
And we back.
Yes, sir.
3:30 in the morning. 10 scariest moments in football history, Mookie.
Yeah.
10 scariest moments, man. If y'all new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. You ready for this one, bro?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's get straight into it. You need some coffee, yo. You need some coffee.
Family being held hostage to another player disappearing. From Di Maria's family being held hostage to another player disappearing. These are the scariest moments in football history. And first, the time one of the nicest players in football history became the most hated.
Gomez is hacked from behind by Son. His foot has turned completely the other way. Son himself is pretty upset by it. In an awful, awful injury for Andre Gomez.
Man, you could tell Son had no intentions of hurting Gomez, and he just couldn't hold back his emotions. Damn. But what happened to Chelsea's John Terry had the whole football world in shock, because his scariest moment came after he nearly lost his life. On the 27th of February 2007, Arsenal and Chelsea were facing each other in the League Cup final, and in the 56th minute, Abu Dhabi would accidentally do something deadly.
Chance here. They haven't cleared it. Oh.
The kick made him swallow.
That's one thing about playing with your foot all the time, Mookie. I think this is a deadly sport, bro.
Of course it is.
When you're in an egg kicking with cleats, how did Son turn my man's foot?
I don't know. It's all about like the motions. You know what I'm saying? Once you're in motion, you can't stop that motion. You feel what I'm saying?
This sport,
If you're running fast, you have to slow down gradually. But if you're at top speed and you're using your legs and stuff like, it can happen. You know what I'm saying?
you got to be so aware in this sport. Do you think this is one of the most sports that you get injured bad from? Because I feel like
Injured, like, it's kind of rough because injured like super bad. Like, you know, in American football, they using helmets, shoulder pads,
equipment,
and they running into each other.
right.
They're not running into each other in European football, but
You ain't playing with nothing on though.
you ain't playing with nothing on though. No.
So I think that's more. But only thing about football, regular football, is you after a while it's like boxing. You gonna be damaged in some type of way because y'all take any type of contact. But this right here is even basketball, bro. When you ain't playing with no equipment on, bro, I think your body is so vulnerable.
Yeah,
you feel me? It's so vulnerable.
Swallow his tongue, which basically made it impossible for Terry to breathe. Fortunately, though, medical assistance was quick to help him out, and he was given an okay to leave the hospital just a day later. At least there were people there to help Terry out. But what if I told you another player's scariest moment was him surrounded by men with knives? See, it all started when former Arsenal star Mesut Ozil and Sead Kolasinac were eating lunch before their preseason tour. And with them, they not only had watches worth up to $200K, they were also driving a $160,000 G-Wagon. So
That was slick though. That all black. That was all Mac too, wasn't it? Ooh, that was slick.
when Ozil and his wife got into the car, Kolasinac was completely alone as an easy target. That's when two criminals jumped him.
Nerds Gummy Clusters. Unleash your senses.
Give me your money right now. Come on, bitch. Come on now. I said, man.
Yeah, Kolasinac really put his own life at risk just to protect his friend and his wife. And honestly, that's something that would have him respected by everyone. Unlike this next one. Because what if I told you that one of the GOATs was close to losing his life? See, ever since Cristiano Ronaldo joined Manchester United back in 2008, he had a thing for fast cars. And after just 6 years in professional football, he had cars worth up to $3 million. But on the 8th of January 2009, Ronaldo woke up to multiple texts from coaches and teammates asking him about his whereabouts. Yeah, Ronaldo had overslept, so he quickly got dressed and started driving to the training center. And all of a sudden, this happened.
Excellent. Bam.
Cristiano lost control of his car, and the thing hit the wall so hard it was pretty much unrecognizable.
It looks like a crash scene from an action movie and is reminiscent of the images in Paris where Princess Diana lost her life. But this car belongs to perhaps the best-known footballer in the world, Manchester United's Cristiano Ronaldo.
This after he crashed into a metal barrier in a tunnel near Manchester Airport at around 10 o'clock this morning.
And the fact that Ronaldo got away without a single scratch is a damn miracle. But to be honest, Ronaldo was lucky he controlled his own destiny, because another football player had zero control over what happened. See, when Tom Lockyer retired at the prime of his career, it left a lot of football fans confused. I mean, the dude was only 29 and playing in the Premier League. But on the 5th of June 2023, during a playoff championship final, things would take a wild turn. See, Tom was starting in the midfield just like usual, but in the earlier minutes of the game, Tom's heart would slowly start to beat out of rhythm. And in the 8th minute, his body couldn't take it anymore.
Just collapsed. Oh.
Yeah. Tom was seconds away from dying, but fortunately the medics made it just in time to save his life.
First and foremost, how are you?
No, I'm doing well. Yeah, no, thanks for asking. It's been a mad week or so, but yeah, I've had the all clear yesterday, and I'm all good moving forward.
So with Tom getting the all clear, he was ready to get back on the field and give Luton fans his all. But that would turn out to be his biggest mistake, because on the 15th of December 2023, in a Premier League game versus Bournemouth, things would get even worse.
We're not showing the agonising moment. Luton's captain collapsed after 59 minutes. Luton and Bournemouth players called for help. Medics rushed on to treat the 29-year-old. As fans from both teams watched on in anguish at Bournemouth's Vitality Stadium.
That's nuts, bro. It always sucks when somebody has to retire from doing something they love because of health conditions they can't control.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
How you feel about that? You playing a sport. Something happened out of your control, like when it's uncontrollably when it's dealing with your heart, right? Mm-hmm. And you know that you need to play so bad, bro. Because
you want to play so bad.
No, I'm talking about whereas though, okay, it happened the first time. See how it happened to my man the second time?
Right.
People don't be knowing that it's going to happen. You feel me? The same exact way. And they need you out there. How you feel about that? Like, you going back out there after the first time, or you like, nah, yo. Now listen, mind you, this is a sport that you love.
Yeah. And
you know that y'all got to win this next game.
Yeah.
This mattered more to you than your...
Yeah.
So how you feel?
Me personally, my health comes first.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Because if I'm not, even though this is something I love, you feel what I'm saying? I love my family more. You feel what I'm saying? And if I'm not here for my family, you know, sacrificing everything for football, I would feel selfish. You know what I'm saying? So my health, God, my health, and my family comes first. You know what I'm saying? So
I feel that.
I got to do that.
And it's one of those situations where we all just hope for the best.
I also feel like, too, and it's crazy, and I know sports people probably don't understand this, or I think when something like this happen, because contracts and stuff get bad after that. They I feel like they should get paid the max of their contract, all their money, everything, bro, but it don't never happen like that.
Right.
You feel me? It always happens where they try to cut his contract, they try to short his money and all. There'd be a bunch of weird stuff that happen when a player get injured, bro.
They chanted the Welsh defender's name and applauded as he was carried off.
Yeah, this was not your average heart attack. Tom Lockyer was dead for 2 minutes and 40 seconds before being brought back. So doctors had no other options but to install a device that would always monitor Tom's heart rate in case something like this would ever happen again.
So my defib sits in there. As you can see, it's... and then there's a wire that runs across here and then up to the heart in case it ever needs to go off. So that's constantly monitoring my heart rate, and if it goes outside certain parameters, it's designed to give me a shock.
I mean, you gotta respect Tom for giving football a second chance, even after almost losing his life the first time. Man, Tom Lockyer is really a champion in every football fan's heart. But another player refused to retire. See, Petr Cech's life was about to change completely.
Yeah, so I don't really remember.
Cech was playing his second season with the Blues, and coming off an historic season, he wanted to continue his crazy form. I mean, it's never been a secret that Cech's one of the greatest goalkeepers in football history. But what if I told you he could have been even better? See, on the 14th of October 2006, Petr Cech would almost lose his life.
And Petr Cech having to come out quickly. I think he took a little bit of a knock there from Steve Hunt, who's probably a little eager to make his point in his first Premiership start.
After the incident, Cech was forced to stay in the hospital for multiple days.
The honest thing is that I kept losing memory. So basically, I woke up, everybody explained to me what happened. In 15 minutes, I couldn't keep up anymore, so I fell asleep again, woke up, couldn't remember anything. And that's the part I remember, you know, this is the first time, just before my memory came back. Right. Yeah, I remember being like, it's even an absurd, you know, if it's something you've never lived there, and you never experienced, you would never really feel that. But, you know, imagine you are on the bed in the hospital, and the doctor keeps coming and asks you your name, people around, the day, the month, the year, which country you are. And it's something you know is the easiest question. All your life, you knew the answer. And suddenly he asks you and you go, like the simplest question. Right. And you couldn't answer. I couldn't answer. I didn't know. I just couldn't recall anything.
Now, coming back from a head injury that was close to ending your life really took a toll on Cech. So Chelsea, the Premier League, and doctors had to come up with some sort of protection for him to be able to play football. Right. In the end, though, he kept playing for another 13 years, winning multiple Premier League and Champions League titles. But not every scary moment involves players. Like the time fans almost died in the stands. Right after Lille scored a goal against Omnia in the League One game back in 2017, supporters...
Oh, nothing works on this acne.
Hi. Who? I'm a licensed dermatology provider from Cura.
Went crazy with their celebration, but since there was only a small safety barrier holding them, it eventually collapsed. Now, some fans were lucky enough not to get any injuries, but out of the 29 fans that were hurt, 5 of them were seriously hurt. Thankfully, everyone survived. But this next scary moment had a player's family held hostage. See, it all started when criminals in Paris started tracking every move Di Maria would make. And considering the cars he would drive, he would be easily recognizable on the street. After following him home after practice, the criminals learned his address and how many people were in the house. Now, all that was left was waiting for PSG to play a game where Di Maria would be featured. And on the 14th of March 2021, the masked criminals would pull up to Di Maria's driveway and start pointing guns at his wife and kids and demand everything. News quickly started breaking out. And then sporting director Leonardo quickly informed the manager who subbed Di Maria off. However, the criminals managed to flee the scene with $500,000 before he came home with security. Eventually, police arrested 4 guys who were all sentenced to prison. But having your family held hostage against punks is one thing. Another football player died for 78 minutes. See, in the middle of a game between the Bolton Wanderers and Tottenham Hotspurs in 2012, Fabrice Muamba was seen falling on the field without being able to move.
Looks to be in some distress as well, Fabrice Muamba. Physio keen to turn him on his side.
Medics spent 6 minutes trying to resuscitate him on the field, but with no luck. That's when one fan in the stand knew he had to step in to save Muamba's life.
As soon as I saw them start CPR, something sort of twitched in me. I turned to my brothers and said, they're doing CPR. I should go and help. And my brother said, yeah, go and help.
Muamba was quickly rushed to intensive care, where he would be fighting for his life.
I'm here, and you're in front of me. If I get to look at you, but I'm seeing 2 versions of you.
Oh.
So there's you there, there's another you there.
Yeah.
So if I get to look at you, there's you there, there's another you there. So I couldn't, like, got a little bit dizzy.
But once at intensive care, doctors still weren't able to bring him back. But after 78 minutes and 15 heart shocks, Fabrice's heart would finally start giving positive signs.
75 minutes, then I responded. But because I was out for so long, I woke up and I could not recognize any of them. I could have been severely brain damaged and be in a vegetable stage, stuff like that.
Now, thankfully, Muamba was able to make a full recovery, but at the age of 24, he had to make the painful decision of retiring from football.
I'm still waiting for him to call him and say, Fab, you can go back and play. Yeah. That's the whole hope I'm waiting for.
I wish we could. But you're doing your
It's all good, bro. Your health more important than anything.
It is, bro.
You just gotta be happy that you living, family. I ain't gonna lie though, like if I was hooping and something like that happened, I'd be tragically hurt too. Yeah. I think that movie Friday Night Lights when Booty Miles got injured is like serious, yo. Yeah. It's tragic when you gotta stop playing a sport that you actually love. Yeah, bro. You can coach, but you already know it's not the same, fam. As a young dude too, man, you like 22, 23.
He was 24.
Yeah, bro.
Tough.
Degree.
Yes, yeah.
I assume that's all
Is
going
it
well.
totally inconceivable, you know, with the way medicine evolves and he's getting better and stronger? And
I think it's extremely unlikely.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't risk it.
You never forget the dream.
But I wouldn't risk it even he told me he can't play. No.
Man, honestly, it's kind of crazy how one incident can change your life forever. Just like this next one. Because one player was making his dream come true, but instead, he disappeared from the planet.
Estoy acá arriba del avión que parece que se está por caer a pedazos. Y me estoy yendo para Cardiff, loco, que mañana sí, ya arrancamos. A la tarde arrancamos a entrenar, muchachos, con el nuevo equipo. A ver qué pasa. Así que, ¿cómo andan ustedes, hermanito? ¿Todo bien? Si en 1 hora y media no tienen novedades mías, no sé si van a mandar a alguien a buscarme porque no me van a encontrar, pero ya saben. Papá, qué miedo que tengo.
That was the last time Emiliano Sala's friends and family would ever hear from him again. See, Cardiff City were looking to strengthen their attack. They had found their man, Emiliano Sala. I mean, dude was 190 centimeters long and could pretty much finish anything. So Cardiff did what any team would do and signed the prodigy. But little did they know, it would turn out to be the biggest nightmare ever. Because on the 21st of January 2019, Sala was supposed to take off at 9 a.m., but for some weird reason, his flight was delayed for 10 hours. A new pilot was then assigned, a 60-year-old part-time DJ with an expired license who was colorblind. Flying a plane at night while being colorblind may not be your best move. But at 7:06 p.m., the flight took off. And shortly after, it went missing. A rescue mission started right after the plane went missing, with 3 planes, 5 helicopters, and 2 lifeboats. But after 24 hours of searching, there were no signs of life. But Sala's family refused to give up hope, and with the football world coming together, they helped Sala's family raise enough money to hire a private search and rescue team. And on the 3rd of February, that team managed to find the plane at the bottom of the sea, with 1 body recovered, Emiliano Sala.
Oh, that's crazy, bro. Oh my gosh. I'm just saying, well, what you do? Did you know his pilot license was expired? Did you, like?
Yeah, did you know he was colorblind?
Yeah, did you know these things?
Why you ain't just take the L and
tough because anybody would have just got on there with him.
Nah,
you just think it's a pilot.
But they said his flight delayed, and they
10 hours.
Yeah, and so he wound up messing with Cho. Yo. Why you just ain't wait another 15 hours? Just like, yo, you know what? I'm going to get some sleep. I'm going to get back on this flight, man. Damn. Wow.
Honestly, just talking about this moment makes me super emotional.
Facts.
But this final moment isn't just the scariest moment in football history. It's also one of the most heartbreaking moments. This is Christian Eriksen, and what happened to him shocked the world of football.
Christian Eriksen.
The Danish midfielder. And after nearly dying on the pitch.
It just shows how secondary football becomes.
We are expecting a further update from...
I'm sure you've all been programmed to expect something radical.
Yeah! The Federation and from UEFA anytime now.
On the 12th of June 2021, Denmark was playing Finland in the Euro 2021. And in the 42nd minute, disaster struck.
Players knew straight away that was a heavy fall.
Yeah, Eriksen collapsed, and thousands of people around the stadium had no idea what to do. But Denmark's captain knew exactly what needed to be done. He rushed to Eriksson to put him in the correct position and cleared his airways and prevented Eriksson from swallowing his own tongue. Yeah, Simon Kjær was a hero, but the job was not finished. Eriksson needed emergency CPR treatment on the field for 13 minutes.
Yeah, what should I say? He was gone, and we did cardiac resuscitation, and there was cardiac arrest. How close were we? I don't know. We got him back after one defib. So that's quite fast.
Christian Eriksson was for a few seconds dead. So now knowing all of this, it's safe to say if it wasn't for Simon Kjær's quick thinking, the medical staff's work, Christian Eriksson would not be here with us today.
I want to salute a man that really made a difference this year. This man is a hero. This is bigger than football. This is bigger than us. For me, it's the highlight of 2021. Simon Kjær saved the life of his partner, Christian Eriksson, on the 12th of June this year. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the Danish captain with us tonight, Mr. Simon Kjær.
Now, the craziest part in all of this, just 45 minutes after the incident, news started reporting that Christian Eriksson was doing better. That's when UEFA showed they don't care about anything but business. Yeah, just a few hours after seeing their teammate almost dying, UEFA forced Danish players to finish their Euro game against Finland. At least this moment didn't end with another player being forced into retirement, because Christian Eriksson, against all odds, managed to make a comeback to professional football, playing with a pacemaker.
I recognized what happened to me like later on in that night and the next few days of what was really going on. And then, of course, all the tests started, all the knowledge started to come in, and all the questions were being asked of this and that. Can I do this? Can I do that? Listen to the doctors. Yeah, so also what I told Sabrina, I said, I'm selling this now, I'll leave my boots, but don't be certain if a few days, and I will probably change my mind if everything is okay. And luckily, everything was after okay.
Man, this moment actually gave me goosebumps. Imagine almost losing your life to football, and now you're back playing the sport you love again. But all right, let's lighten the mood back up. Because what if I told you that I once saw 10,000 fans running onto the pitch celebrating, only for their team to lose? Don't believe me? Well, press this video. I'll show you everything about it.
You'll remind me of Kid Flicks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it remind me of Kid Flicks. Amazing video. Very sad. And it's the reality of things that this is one of the first videos that we ever watched that was something like this, you feel me? The scariest thing that had, like, every day when it comes to life, it's all the same, bro. It's all the same, fam. But overall, this video, what you think?
I think the video was real insightful. I really like the parts where the teammates stepped up. You know what I'm saying? To help their partner or whatever. You know, and to me, this is why health is so important. That's why you should eat right, exercise regularly. Not saying that they wasn't doing that.
Right.
But, you know, just treat your body right, you know, to prevent some things from happening. You know what I'm saying? Because things gonna happen, bro.
That's why I said some things is just uncontrollable, bro.
Things gonna happen, bro.
You feel me? Some things is
just maintain a good lifestyle.
That you do what you can for real.
Exactly.
Do what you can control. So if y'all new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Yes, sir.
We love y'all. We appreciate y'all, man. I'm Nick DUNSON.
What we done.
And we out, baby. One.